tour the ultimate storm chasing vehicle, the Titus.
Well, one of the interesting things we have in our film is this custom-built storm-chasing vehicle called the Titus, and it's a character in and of itself, and that's based on these real tornado-chasing vehicles.
Titus was a fun one to do. When we talked about how to go about designing it, we just basically took what's required for the vehicle to function in real life, and we wanted to come up with something where the form did follow the function. So we got a lot of inspiration from real storm-chasing vehicles, and we wound up having it built at a company called Custom Creations here in Detroit, and they did overall a phenomenal job.
So it looked fantastic, but unfortunately, it had some problems with it.
Well, it leaked. Yeah, it leaked pretty bad on the first day.
The first day of photography, Matt Walsh was in the Titus. I tell him, turn the water on, everything's going, and next thing I know, Matt's supposed to say a line, and he's like, we've got a breach.
It was like you were on the underneath decks of the Titanic. It was just you're trapped, buckled in, and there was so much water coming. It's like, I don't think we can use this.
So it was to the point where Todd Garner said, I want you to paint a tiny little shark on the back of it. This is our Bruce, like in Jaws.
But I learned later on that the storm-chasing vehicle from the storm-chasing show, he was interviewed and asked if it was weather-tight, and he said, no, it leaked like crazy. So we were right there with that.
And we have a backup Titus, which is pretty good, but she leaks as well.
And actually, some of the crew lovingly referred to them as Hepatitis A and Hepatitis B.
So Titus needed to at least look like it could withstand 200-mile-per-hour winds, which made it a very broad, low-slung, sloping vehicle.
When Titus first arrived on the set, you know, the whole crew was completely blown away and excited. The production design was incredible. It is armor-plated. It looks exactly like what you would think the state-of-the-art tornado-chasing vehicle would be.
It's about 12,000 pounds, half-inch steel plating, so there's nothing really going to get through it.
Had to have a turret on top, not unlike a turret on a tank, but this one's for photography purposes.
Which gives us a 360-degree view of outside.
Because Pete's goal is to be right in line with a tornado and be able to get a shot looking inside the funnel of a tornado.
We had these wheels custom made by KMT. It's really a custom look.
And the mini weather system gives us all our data in the Titus itself. And the glass is bulletproof, essentially.
Oh, my God!
Well, what makes her really special are these grappling claws.
These are the outriggers, giant claws. They come out, then they extend, then spikes go down into the ground and anchor it.
We're not going anywhere with those suckers dug in.
But in the end, it held up great. It could probably run for 100,000 miles the way Custom Creations built it. The Titus is shot as much from the inside as it is from the outside. So our set decorator, Brana Rosenfeld, met with one of the premier storm-chasing scientists who gave her all the information on what kind of gear would be in there. And so we tried to follow that as closely as possible.